Hey everybody! So far, I haven't really put together a proper introduction to my channel, and this certainly isn't gonna be it. But I have started to find my footing, however fumblingly, and get a feel for the direction I'd like it to follow. Many of the videos you'll currently find on my channel are simple projects chosen specifically to relearn techniques and hone some semi-forgotten skills for recording and editing with new devices and unfamiliar software, all on extremely outdated hardware. Progress has been strictly limited to baby steps, but is steadily toddling towards some fun reveals and hopefully a consistent supply of entertaining content for an eventually thriving viewership. One of my first larger scale projects will roll out in multiple segments, each detailing specific portions of evidence in support of my adventurous speculation, while still acknowledging potential inconsistencies with my theory and the game's own canon. I've prioritized this particular project due to its polarizing nature and potential time sensitivity. You see, I'm theorizing about a franchise that happens to have an upcoming release, which could quite literally invalidate this entire multi-part effort. You might have heard of it. Henceforth, I'll refer to said project as my definitive downfall timeline theory. If you're a product of the 80s like me, then the infamously messy downfall timeline is probably the thread of Hyrule's hectic history you're most familiar with. It's comprised largely of the NES, Super Nintendo, and Game Boy era Legend of Zelda games, less tethered to cinematic presentation and storytelling, and therefore more ambiguous with major story details. It was also the only existing timeline up until 1998 when Ocarina of Time jumped further into the past than A Link to the Past and split the future of the entire franchise into the frenzied mess of a multiverse we know, love to hate to love, and endlessly theorize about to this very day, all in anticipation of the next installment. Now I've been piecing this theory together since well before I really thought I would ever put this channel together, and my resources were even more technically limited then, so the visuals might not match my intended quality of future efforts, but hopefully the material is compelling enough. Naturally, some of my ideas will be controversial at face value, but an insane amount of thought has gone into this. I've literally been theorizing about the downfall timeline since it was the only timeline. And frankly, this is all headcanon anyway, so you don't have to like it. But seriously, if you could just like and subscribe, that'd be great. All jokes aside, I'm excited to start producing more and better content, specifically on the creative/artistic side of things. And I'll try to incorporate Valentine as often as I respectfully can. The video I'm compiling and editing immediately following this one is kinda similar to my previous React video, with a bit of a twist. Anyway, I'll try to keep videos coming out at a reasonable pace, at least weekly if I can keep up. So thanks for any and all support and or feedback, even if it's negative. Constructive criticism is always welcome. Just remember, some of this is cringy on purpose. I'm excited about what the future holds for this channel and grateful to everyone who has already shown support for my dumb ideas. I have a lot more of them, and multiple projects underway at varying levels of completion. So be sure to hit that bell to keep up with my sporadic release patterns. For now, you can check out one of my other videos on the screen to taste if my other crap is your cup of tea. Hope it's humorous.